Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about some people. Now, before we get into the mess, I already told this story. I'm going to try to make it as quickly as possible, but I told this story the other night. I went live. For those who don't know, I went to Atlanta. I received an email from someone. I'm not going to give all the details and all that good stuff, but I received an email from someone who invited me down to watch the premiere of a new show. It's called Bold and Bougie, and I was like, sure, okay. I was like, girl, I can go. In my head, man, I was like, okay, girl, I can go down there and try to meet some people, put my face out there, put my name out there. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even informed about any of this until like last week, and so I got online and I was trying to look at plane tickets to see, plane ticket. I found some reasonable um plane prices for plane tickets. So, anyways, I went to Atlanta, went down there, went to the premiere for Bold and Bougie. It's a new show with Malaysia Pargo, Tameka Foster, Goshay, and then Crystal Smith, and then it's another woman who was like the creator or something of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Um, I really wanted to meet like Carlos and like the people who girl, I wanted them. Girl, listen, I wanted to meet the HBICs. Okay, girl, I wasn't worried about none of them other girls and boys. Okay, girl, unless it was Candy Burris, who I know got some pull. Okay, girl, but I know Candy wasn't gonna be there because she don't really fool with Carlos. Um, but I wanted to meet the girls and boys who got a little bit of power. Okay. When I tell I ran into some of everybody. I didn't say nothing to them, and they didn't say nothing to me. I don't know if they knew me or not. I don't know because I don't know who watches my channel. I knew them, of course, because I review the shows. I don't know why this didn't even pop in my head, but it didn't pop in my head once I received the invite that there were going to be other folks from Carlos's shows there. In my head, I just thought, in my head, honestly, I just thought it was probably gonna be like some of the Atlanta socialites, some of the girls from Atlanta. Like, I thought it was probably gonna be like Quad, Marlo, those girls who were gonna pop up on the scene. Girl, when I tell y'all, girl. So I thought we were gonna be able to ask questions. We didn't get to ask a question. And I already had my whole thing planned out. I was gonna ask a question to Tameka in Malaysia. And then once I found out Crystal wasn't there, one of my comments was gonna be based off of the premiere, there are 5 ladies. Malaysia, Goshay, I forgot the other lady's name. Malaysia. Wait, I'm sorry. I was gonna say there are 5 ladies. Malaysia, Tameka, Goshay, the new lady, however many ladies it is, right? I was gonna say it's that many ladies. However, I see that Crystal Smith is missing. Is she no longer a part of the show? That was going to be one statement. Because Crystal wasn't there. And then I was going to ask a question for Malaysia. Basically, I was going to try to ask her, like, we've seen you on TV for 10 years on Basketball Wives. What else do we need to know about you? What are you going to bring different this time around that we already don't know about you? Is it gonna be the same Malaysia? And then Tameka, I couldn't think about nothing. I couldn't think of nothing, but I was gonna think of something. So girl, I started getting a little nervous. I'm getting ahead of the story. So I said at the top, okay, but because I didn't know we could sit at the bottom. And once I saw people sit at the bottom, I was like, oh, I need to go sit at the bottom because in my head, this is what I had in my head. If I sit at the very, very bottom, even though when I watch the movie screen, I'm gonna have to look up like this. But if I sit at the bottom, when I ask my question, because I thought that we could ask questions after the Q&A. In my head, I was like, if I sit at the top, they're not gonna really see me. And they probably not gonna care to turn around. I'm trying to be seen. And at this point, I want to be seen by everybody. I was like, if I sit at the bottom and ask my question, then everybody gonna be looking down at me. So I was gonna stand up. Girl. I was gonna stand up and say, hi, my name is Rodney the Voice. You can catch me on YouTube. Because girl, this was the thing. When I tell you everybody that I done dragged was there. Girl, I saw Tisha and Marceau. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be aside. I really kind of wanted out of everybody there, because I know Marceau get on my nerves, but I kind of like Marceau, even though he get on my nerves. You know, I like Marceau and Tisha, believe it or not. Out of everybody there, I really kind of wanted to talk to Marceau and Tisha. I'll be aside. Tisha was so close to me, and I think I don't like I said, I don't know if she watches my channel. She probably don't know who I am. But Tisha was standing so close to me. Tisha could have really just reached over and kissed me on my cheek. That's how close she was standing to me. Marceau was literally right behind me. Girl, I saw Marie Monroe. Marie, I knew something was different about Marie. Marie is on Ozempic. I don't know that. I just told a lie. Marie is skinny, though. Marie is skinny. Marie looks good. I'm not going to lie. But mama got a whole new face and a whole new body. She looked good, though. Latrice is a pretty girl in person. Cliff looked the same. Ashley Silver from Love and Marriage GC is one of the baddest heifers on TV. When I say Ashley Silver is bad from head to toe, she was standing right in front of me too, like right in front of me. I looked when I saw I looked her up and down. I looked her up and down. Ashley is bad. A lot of the girl Malaysia is bad in person. Malaysia almost looked like a Barbie doll. But it was a lot of the girls who are on the Carlos King show were there. I saw Tisha and Glendale. I don't think Tisha saw me, but they walked right by me. Where I was standing, I don't know why. I almost felt like, girl, I felt like at one point, I was thinking, why is everybody walking beside me? I felt like, I ain't gonna lie, at one point, girl, I did get nervous. I said, oh, girl. Once I started realizing what was going on, I said, hold up. I ain't got no backup. Bitch, I'm here by myself. I don't know none of these people. Girl, I done talk shit about everybody. Some of them worse than others. Okay? Girl, I'm down in Atlanta by myself. Girl, I don't know none of these people. I ain't got no backup, girl. I done drugged everybody from here, girl, to Jackson, girl, to back to Houston, to Dallas, back to Jackson. Oh, God! So I was nervous a little bit. But after that, I was like, girl, ain't nobody saying nothing to me, and I ain't gonna say nothing to them. But if they say something to me, girl, we're gonna turn this whole girl. No, we wouldn't, girl. Girl, I can't be acting like ghetto fish at the TV premiere. But I did kind of get nervous, thinking like, girl, what if somebody say something to me? Girl, you can't say nothing to me and think I'm not gonna say nothing back. Cause girl, that's okay. Anyways, the show is cute. I don't know if I want to review the show. I was upset. I saw Heavenly. I didn't know Heavenly was there, and she was there. Once I knew, it was a few people that I wanted to meet. Like I wouldn't have mind meeting Marceau and Tisha. I definitely wouldn't have mind meeting Dr. Heavenly because I know I love Dr. Heavenly. I kind of wanted to meet Quad. Other than that, oh, and then of course I wanted to meet Carlos King. Girl, I'm trying to write. Girl, I'm trying to meet the people who, girl. I'm trying to meet the people. Okay, I'm trying to meet the head bitch in charge. It was another black lady there who was, I think, the co-creator of the show. I wanted to meet her. Hey, how you doing? My name is Rodney. Now, with her, I'm gonna say my name is Rodney. Hi, my name is Rodney Mitchell. Should I say Rodney Mitchell or Rodney the Voice? I gotta get that together, y'all. When I start meeting the people, I gotta give them what name? What name am I giving? My YouTube name? Am I giving? Oh, I'm giving my full government name. Mm-hmm. Rodney Mitchell. Who is this? Nobody. Never mind. Um. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Anyways, but Bold and Bougie is a cute show. I don't know if I want to review it or not. The first episode was cute. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like I learned anything new about Malaysia. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't think she served. I don't think she serves a purpose. Like, what's the purpose of being on the show? I guess because she's Malaysian. But I didn't feel like I learned anything new about her the first episode. Goshay, she's a lesbian or bisexual, one of them. But she's married to a woman. Goshay, to me, Goshay comes across as the anchor of the show. Like the girl who gets the girls all together. I didn't know she had a whole bunch of restaurants. Goshay has a whole bunch of successful restaurants in Atlanta. Goshay's breakfast bar, something else, something else, something else. And she got a food truck. I think Goshay's Tapas bar. But I think she started out with Goshay's breakfast bar. And then Tameka Foster, I think she's going to be one of the stars of the show. Tameka is a Kiki. Can I say something about Tameka Foster? Tameka Foster is a very, 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 very attractive woman. I think I was talking to one of my friends. I think what happened with Tameka and Usher is this. I think because we, and I'm putting myself in there too, we all thought that Usher would end up with like one of the bad bitches, right? Like a Beyonce, a Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? And so when we saw Tameka, this older woman, I think a lot of us were taken aback, like, because I think a lot in our head we thought he would end up with like a Beyonce, right? But he was like, no, girl, I like the Tamekas, right? And so I think with that came the Tameka is unattractive. Tameka looks like this. Tameka looks like that. But I think a lot of that was based off of people thinking they knew what Usher was attracted to. And people thinking that they knew what Usher or who Usher was going to marry. That's part of the reason why I was saying the other day that when the story came out of Usher allegedly messing with the big girl, I'm not saying the big girl was telling the truth. I heard she was telling a lie. The point, because somebody put the girl lied, Rodney. I forgot what y'all put. The point that I'm trying to make is this. You don't know what Usher is attracted to. We don't know. And Usher shows us time and time again, no tea, no shade, look at his new wife. I don't think anyone would have put Usher with his new wife. So for people to believe that Usher wouldn't have sex with a fat girl, when Usher keeps showing us, you don't know who I'm attracted to. Right? And it also goes into another lane of stop acting like fat people not attractive or fat people ain't getting fucked. Okay? So that's my whole point about Usher and the big girl. But yeah, I think that's part of the reason why, like with Tameka, that happened. It was a story on the blog on Baller Alert. Usher reveals that he felt attacked by his fans during his marriage to Tameka Foster. I felt like my female fans were judgmental of the woman that I chose. They were. A lot of us were. If we're gonna be honest. Because I think a lot of us thought that Usher, like how Usher ended up with Tameka Foster's older woman. But Tameka Foster is I was looking at Tameka during the Bougie and Bougie. I keep calling it Bougie and Bad and Bougie. The Bold and Bougie premiere on not even just on TV. Tameka is a very pretty woman. She's an older pretty woman, but I think Tameka is very attractive. But yeah, I think Tameka is going to be one of the stars of the show. Crystal Smith. Crystal, I feel like is going to be one of the girls where I think she wants to play nice, but they're gonna push her back against the wall, and she gonna end up, girl, cursing everybody out. I don't know what happened with Crystal and Neo. I don't. That's what I never kept up with Crystal and Neo like that. Some of the girls were saying that Crystal was a side hoe. I had never heard that. Crystal said it wasn't true. That she ain't had nothing to do with Neo and Manetta not being together. You know what I thought was strange? A part of me felt like Crystal, no tea, no shade, if she watches this, it almost felt like Crystal was an afterthought. Like Crystal wasn't even supposed to be on the show. Or either Manetta was supposed to be on the show, and then Manetta chose to be on Atlanta and not this show. Because Manetta's name, which is Neo's first wife, was mentioned too many times for me to believe that Manetta wasn't supposed to be on this show. They mentioned Mo more than a few times. And so I kept thinking she about to pop up on the scene. So when it was all said and done, I was like, okay, either Manetta was supposed to be on the show and then she pulled out, or either Crystal wasn't supposed to be on the show. I don't know. But something, I thought it was weird that they kept mentioning Manetta's name, but Manetta's not on the show. And, you know, I hate when if you're gonna mention people's name on a reality, girl, bring them on the show. If not, just girl, you're gonna have to find another storyline. But Crystal seems like a cool girl. She does. She seems like a real cool girl. Everybody seems nice. I forgot the other lady's name. She was like the head of, like, I think she created Real Housewives of Atlanta. She seems like she's a real sweet woman. She's a pretty woman. I did think it was insensitive for Tameka, though. Tameka, when you took your ass across some waters and almost died and went home to glory because you wanted to get your body chopped up in the goddamn Dominican Republic or wherever your black ass was at, okay? Right now, all of a sudden, you want to feel like the black lady should just be satisfied with living. Because basically, the black lady, I can't remember her name, she went in, I think, for breast implants, and girl, they took her titties off. I forgot what it's called. I forgot the medical term. But she didn't have any breasts. And so she's had to have like 7 surgeries to try to get everything together, and stuff is still not where it needs to be. So she has all these scars and stuff on her body. And Tameka was basically trying to tell her, like, girl, just be happy you living, girl. It ain't that big of a deal. I thought that was a little, like, a tad bit insensitive, because the truth of the matter is, if you got your titties cut off, because I know there are probably women out there who are watching this who have been through the same thing. What is it called? A vasectomy? No, that's not. Mastectomy. Is it a mastectomy? Let's look. I think a vasectomy. I think a vasectomy is for a man. Not y'all. Not the women having vasectomies, honey. A double. Oh yeah, vasectomy for a man. A double bypass. I just be making up stuff. Okay, a mastectomy. Yeah, there we go. So I think I just thought it was a little bit insensitive for Tameka to just be like, girl, just be happy you live, and I almost died. Yeah, you almost died because you were so busy trying to lay on the table and get your shit cut open and filleted across the waters. But the truth of the matter is, girl, you made it through. She made it through. But I just wish she would have made. I just wish she would have been a little bit more sensitive, because a woman not having her breast. Can you imagine going in for some type of work and then you wake up and, girl, your chest look like mine? You know what I'm saying? So I can get how that could be a very life changing, dramatic, traumatic experience. Um, who else? That was pretty much it, girl. Malaysia. I didn't learn nothing new from her. Though Shay seems like the anchor. She seems like she's a cool girl. Tameka, I like Tameka. She seems like she's the one who gonna keep the girls on their feet. Crystal seems like, girl, if they keep messing with her, she gonna end up cursing somebody out. Um, who else? Who else? Crystal, Tameka, Goshay, Malaysia, and a new lady. I mean, Atlanta lady. It's a cute show. I don't know if I'm a reviewer though. This was actually supposed to be a Hot Topics video, and I just made it a Bold and Bougie video, basically. Let me lock my doors. Um, yeah, but it's a cute show. But I was excited. Thank you to the people at Bold and Bougie for thinking of me and inviting me out to the premiere. Keep me in mind, okay? If you have anything else that you want me to attend, please send me the invitation. And as long as, girl, you give me enough time, girl, and I can get there, girl, she will be there, okay? Next time, I don't want to. I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it. Can you give me a +1 to ask for too much? Can you give me a +1? Next time, I want to bring one. I want to. Girl, next time I need. I gotta bring one. I gotta bring somebody with me next time, girl. This coffee was so good. All right, y'all. But yeah, it was nice. Thank you to. I don't want to say her name, but she knows who she knows who she is, who sent me the email, the invitation. Thank you so much for sending me the information and thinking of me and inviting me out. I had a good time. Um, again, if you have anything else that you want me to attend, just let the, baby let him know. Okay, he'll be there. I was so mad at my outfit though. I mean, it was just it was I was so stressed out because I did not get I got to my hotel late. I didn't get to my hotel till after 5, and then once I had to go to CVS. Basically, by the time I got back to my room, it was like almost like 5:45, and I just didn't have enough time to. I didn't look a mess. I didn't look a mess. I just didn't look like how I wanted to look. I was still cute though. But yeah, but that was kind of my fault too because God do this every time I go out of town. Every time I go out of town, I never put my stuff together. I always say I'm going to put my outfits together, so when I get there, everything is already like I know. But girl, every time I throw a lot of stuff in my suitcase and I have these ideas in my head, and by the time I get to where I'm going, I'm rushing and I can't get it together. And that's exactly what happened this time. Girl, this has happened to me at least 50 times, and you would think that I would have learned. I would have learned after 50 times, and I still ain't learned. And I guarantee you, after the 51st time, I still ain't gonna learn. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm about to go home, and I'm about to try to find somebody to sleep with. Okay, because I ain't had sex in a long time, and I feel like it's one of those days. Okay, just one of those days. Okay, I'm about to go sleep with somebody's man. Girl, I don't want him, girl. I don't want him. Girl, I just need to use him for a couple of hours and then I'm going to send him back to you. Girl, don't call my phone. I don't know that man. Girl, I don't want that man. Girl, that's your trifling ass nigga. I don't want no parts of that man. Yes! I'm just playing. 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 No, for real, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.